whether it's Royal Air Force, Canadian Air Force, US Air Force, top 3, Space Force, now number 4, all our ground guys, like
those that fly, fry.
I guess so.
I just made that up.
I actually really like that. I actually really like
That's how it's looking right now.
That's exactly what it's
look at this squad. You guys aren't seeing it on the camera, but we've got a whole Cardi B squad getting ready to drop onto the map.
That is it? Yeah.
Demons.
Well, they're good. We'll see. We'll see if they're going to be demons or not. So, all right, let's get it. Right, Navy takes game number 2. First and second place. They did that in absolutely sensational style, and they are looking to do it once again if they can. Observatory has been a hot spot, but as we know, Mini Real, we never know where. Well, let's go right back to Observatory. Why not? And Lovely's already down.
Yeah, right on the edge. Just getting right into it. You said Lovely low, knocked out. Redman, he's going to get finished.
It's just chaos.
There are so many people going to the gulag instantly here.
But Symphony's not.
Who's going to be the king?
Of the gulag?
Well, of Observatory is what I was thinking. Like, who will be the last man standing?
That's right.
Because it was chaos last time we were here. This time you hear footsteps all over the place. Frizzy is trying to see where it's coming from. Is it on the roof? Is it inside? And then there's a battle going on in the gulag as well.
Yeah, let's get a ghoulie fight. We haven't seen a ghoulie fight. Not yet. In the first two, no, the first two games.
It was Bread and Lovely.
We saw the very end.
Bread won it.
Oh, did Bread win? Well,
yep.
Lovely might be back, though. You know, there's still 20 trios up there, so they're going to be back. Huskerrs taking down Smixy, which could be a big hit. Miss Whiskey, though, finds victory, but then shortly dies after that. So why am I calling them out specifically? Well, representing the Royal Canadian Air Force being there in second place, just 1 point behind that of the Air Force, US Air Force. Right, they're a team that you got to watch out for. Brett then from the Gulag Maven is, well, making good on his life.
Yeah, he got right back into it and just flew at somebody with a pistol. So, Brett mixing things up yet again. Bunch of Gulags already went down early in this. Now got to start thinking about the rotations. We're not going to be safe in the circle from this position. And it looks like the circle, we're going to a different area, right? The way this is pulling down. Yeah. No, we definitely are, right?
We're flying.
We're going to be headed down to the south a bit more. We should have a different ending this time. You can see they're starting to move over towards Village. And that's versus last time we were going towards Hydro pretty much every time.
Yeah, it was Hydro. Hydro sees a lot of activity. Rita
Balloon!
And Frizzy still alive. That's the Marines right there, by the way.
Well, if Frizzy gets spotted here as they fly over, Frizzy might be Frizzy.
Why is Frizzy by himself?
Frizzled out.
Zach OG Swag's up, so where's the rest of the crew? Oh, here we go.
Oh, they're filling up the tank. They had to get gas. They had to stop to get gas.
The Marines, all right. Frizzy. Oh, here we go. We are airborne. We haven't seen any helis used. And I tell you what, this is a nuisance, especially in Resurgence, brother. Literally, in Resurgence, it became a strategy towards the tail end where you would see teams just hop in a heli, just hang out in the air, and just body players who were coming off of the respawn.
Well, everyone trying to get busy at this, like, black site building. Down near Bay. There's Teep's team kind of rolling in from the ridge. You've already got 2 teams inside. There's another team coming in from Bay as well. Well, maybe I saw a player all the way out in the water, or okay, floating back in, never mind. But you look at the action just on the minimap, then you see the orange squad, number 3s. They're also rotating in. It is about to be busy. So here at the black side building.
That's Joewo, so that's Navy. You got Huskerrs, and that's Space Force. Then you got Diazbiffle rolling up, and that's going to be Air Force. So Space Force, Navy, Air Force, all in this one area. Joewo trying to hit some snipes. Javasa just up ahead. He's going to throw out a nade. Not going to connect.
More like Joe won't.
Stupid. Stupid.
I don't know. He missed a couple snipes. That's all I had.
Okay.
I'm done. I'm done.
That was ridiculous. Tactical Brit takes out Toxic Tacos and Aydan, who look like they do get eliminated. So,
okay, I take it back. I take it back.
Joe won't. All right, Joewo's still up. He's down, but he's going to be back up. He's not getting pushed. Calabassi and them was going to be just... Huskerrs is down. Now, Huskerrs is going to be a nuisance. Let's stay on board with him because I think he's going to be the guy, the linchpin, if you will, to push up and really challenge Joewo and the crew.
Well, okay, that's a big plate box because they had like none to go as a squad, it felt like. Now everybody's starting to get plated back up, ready to get into their next fight. They had a Claymore, like a prox mine next, so maybe got a little bit of information on the players close by. I think just trying to kind of calming to each other, probably listening a little bit for where the push is going to come from.
that's the squad we saw dipping out of the plane, too. All three of them wearing the in-game uniform.
Oh, is this the Cardi B's that we saw earlier?
I think it is.
Oh, okay, got it. He's just like zoomed in on them all perfectly. I'm like, oh, they're going out with style, huh?
They really are. They really are. That looks like Royal Air Force going to be just up ahead with Sprat and his crew. Get picked. The potential MVP talking point after map 1 is going to pick up yet another, and Breadman with the sniper, the signal. Even though the signal does get a bit of a nerf, it seems like Breadman still prefers it. He gets another too with the signal.
Yeah, he's a naughty, very, very naughty boy. He might be able to hit another. The crack is there. The assist is in. I think his team was actually able to pick it up, though. So they get a nice little wave of kills. I've run into him, like, I have actually bumped into him and ranked a couple times with that signal. And, like, you know, we've won a couple of team fights, but he has ripped my skull off with that signal multiple times. Yeah. It's not real fun. Because he just reacts so quick, too. There's, like, times where you think you have a freebie, but him being on mouse and keyboard, just flick, and you are dropped.
Well, one thing, you know, that the value Breadman brings to a team is because he's so good with the sniper, he can kind of hang back and be that insurance policy. And the long hair, the bucket hats, he's coming out with his own merch line. Like, Breadman does it all. He's just a great guy. But he can hang back with the sniper. Grand Pooba, Spinaman, they can push up, and they can be the aggressors. Breadman can be that insurance policy to stay alive just to give you some added placement points.
Yeah, I had someone come on my stream the other day. They're like, what's up, Budget Breadman? I was like, what?
They I realized,
I had a boat on.
I
didn't get it either. I was like, huh? And I was like, oh, the hats. That makes sense. It's like, I don't see the resemblance at all.
Breadman and his bucket hats, dude. Said he's coming out with his own line, too. So
I love it.
I can't wait to see it.
Really, I got to wear some.
Get some right there. So we got Sprat in them. So we've seen them quite a bit. Now we've seen TP quite a bit too. Baby Chap Shalom. The question is, do they know Sprat and crew's going to be over there? And I think they definitely do.
Now they got that.
And they're kind of getting pincered in between 3 different branches.
Yeah, I mean, that's sort of like BRs, right? Like, you're going to get stuck between multiple teams. How are you going to play these team fights, avoid the third party? There's a snipe up in the tower that he keeps trying to put shots into. I
feel like they're doing just suppression fire. At this point, Sprat is going to take a couple of...
It's one of these situations real hard to get full kills. Yeah. Like, everyone's posted up in a building, and good luck.
Oh, who we got over here? It's D-Lo.
That's good form.
You know, why not? Stay alive out there. Looks like he's by himself.
Freestyle swim, the 100 meter.
What was your best stroke?
The breaststroke.
The breaststroke was
next. That was my best one, yeah.
Right on.
Or the doggy paddle.
Doggy paddle. That's. I don't know if that's considered a stroke. You know.
Sure.
That's fine. Jolly Rock does go down, so Squad is going to be eliminated as AFB's roster. That was Welsh Raspberry, who's representing the Royal Air Force. Swagg picks up Fred. Rest in peace, Fred. We've seen Fred one time on screen, and he was by himself, and he got bodied. Now it unfortunately happens again this time around. So you hate to see that. Jolly Rock down once again. Frizzy also from the Marines. We saw Frizzy by himself over at Observatory, separated from Swagg and his crew, and he finally loses his life. Question is, the Swagg and Co., are they still up? And Iceman Isaac on the roof. Typical Iceman Isaac.
I don't know if Isaac was just playing for placements, like flying the chopper around for a while, or what the deal was, but he ends up landing it up top. And yeah, might be a similar story where he's just trying to play the high ground. I didn't see if he was landing near a loadout or what the deal was exactly.
There was a loadout on the roof, if I'm not mistaken, or at least it was on one of these roofs.
Yeah, maybe that's what the play was for. There's nobody really near them, so yeah, we rotate off of that. Teep still posted up here at the corner building.
Yep.
Isaac might have been able to get his guns, but he's surrounded by Biffle's squad.
Well, but that's his own crew.
Oh, so true. That might explain maybe the landing there.
Right.
That might be tactical
smart.
usage of the squad members that aren't squad members.
So, and who knows if they can communicate, but at least they're next to each other, beside each other. So you got Air Force kind of banding together. And correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know, our memories are right, but at least last year, I don't remember the 2 branches two teams representing each branch working together like we've seen this time around. So there's definitely
there may have been. I just don't remember it correctly. I mean, yeah, you're playing for the same point. So,
oh no, Diazbiffle, Chufasa, who was getting absolutely bodied from Natarsha from a distance, they're going to lose their lives. Shape Pound's gone. Is that the entire crew? That is the entire crew out of the way. So we see Diazbiffle join with Iceman Isaac. They leave in the heli that Iceman Isaac brings, and then they lose their entire trio.
Yeah, I mean, he was getting shot at for a while in that thing, so I didn't think there was a whole lot of, like, juice left in the tank, but Yeah, he gets zapped. Now you're just shooting at some floaters, trying to get the tracking on. Always so difficult when it's right above.
One more shot, it would have taken him
He
down.
kept spraying. Maybe he gets the knock,
Yeah.
but get picked on your POV again. Yeah, they're just looking for angles up top.
Well, look at the final zone, or at least, excuse me, not final zone, but the zone as it is. There's not a lot of hard cover. That's a lot of open ground, and the hard cover's already been taken. So these floaters, they understand we really have nowhere to go.
Yeah, I'd be thinking about landing out on some of the ridges that you've got to work with out there more in the open, but I also can't tell like who's still up over there. Like that number 15, it looks, yeah, okay, they're on the ground, so they're not floating in.
I think that's the Marines, if I'm not mistaken, number 15. That should be swagging them.
It looks like Teep's team still all of them up. They just kind of rotated building to building, looking for position. They're in a pretty good spot. You see the yellow spot on the middle of the map. They're pretty close to mid-circle. Really a tough team to deal with. Isaac and crew, and the fact that they all got back into it, I didn't even really see how. Because they looked like they were in a really rough spot. Isaac must have made the clutch play to get them back into it.
I think he did. Iceman Isaac always can, you know, rely on him. I mean, after all, they're in first place.
Very big brain. Very big brain.
Biggest brain out there. His history, I won't say it publicly, but like his history is like incredible. Like genuine, like his career and everything before really going into streaming and even while streaming, like he's a veteran himself. Like the guy knows how to maneuver. And his streaming room is probably one of the most incredible streaming rooms I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, we were at a mutual friends like party the other day, and him and I just talked for like 90 minutes. I'm like, you're a smart, handsome guy. I'm jealous. Did guys like take over your life for a day? You seem great.
Would you give it up in a heartbeat?
Just let me be
You
Isaac.
get some hair at least.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Hey,
true.
look.
That's true.
I know you're going to beat me up after the broadcast.
No, you're good. I am so bald. But 14 teams remaining, 35 players left on it. And this is about like kind of the calm before the storm, but you don't hear a lot of shots going down. Everyone is getting in their spots, and all hell is about to break loose here next couple of moments. Now you see the smokes coming out. Here come the rotations. The gunny's going to need to get hot here shortly.
Yeah, it's just a lot of open space in front, and that's why you're seeing several teams kind of like hug the outskirts. They're going to play the gas as much as they can. You already see the kill feed start to light up. Tactical Brit gone. He stayed alive for so incredibly long. Merc gets involved. Now on board with Iceman Isaac, who's really stayed alive, gets challenged through the smoke, gets a knock, throws the Sim. Oh, the Simtex can take out all three, and it's a fact can at least get two of them. Deja Vu, Merc by Skirt. That's going to be our army roster.
He got the full on one. Okay, so they're still going to be able to get back up, though.
Is he gone?
Isaac got knocked, but he was able to get one full kill.
Okay, so did any of his crew live? That's the question.
No. They both died before he did.
Okay.
He kind of baited the hell out of them, to be honest with you. Well, he got hit with a Semtex, so he kind of backed it up. But like he sort of stood there as the rest of his team got fried. And then he almost made the play. I think a nade slowed him down.
Tarsh's crew here has been playing incredibly well. Get Picks also here. Libram as well. Get Pick gets back up in some play. Natarsh is also going to get it down onto one. So this is a crew that could very well win. They've already got second, third place in game one. They're looking to do it again in game number 3. Those are a couple of good picks. Like I've said, Natarsh's crew, whoever she plays with in tournaments, whether it be here or previous tournaments, they always do a wonderful job in in-game.
Which is amazing because anytime I play with Natasha, she has that thing where she's muted on Discord, but you can't see that she's muted on Discord, and then you're trying to calm to her, but she can't actually calm back because she's full muted on Discord, and it makes me put my head through a wall. Love you.
But it works though, apparently. Bro, that's just when you got to scream, you're muted.
Yeah. But they can't hear it because they're actually full muted.
They were deafened.
Yeah, no, but you can't see they're deafened. They deafen without you being able to see it.
How does that even work?
Because they deafen outside Discord. Yeah, no, it messes with your brain. Let me tell you, man.
Whatever. I think the comms are flowing here anyways. Maybe it's just a you thing. Who knows at this point? Zach OG's gone. That was the Marines. We saw a little bit earlier with Frizzy separated. They finally get finished with top 5. Not that at all. And now it's time to shoot the players on the roof. That's going to be Natasha's crew. Libram here. 4 kills, 5 kills. That's 9 kills. And now we haven't even added Get Picked. So this could very well be the highest scoring game we have seen so far.
Oh, yeah, they are in prime position. Once again, a deep run from Teep's team, though. They're still the team posted up inside the building. We'll see if they can find any kills. Now they got to rotate out. I think that was a signal maybe in Teep's hands where he tried to hit the snipe. One worth lurking above. I mean, this is just going to come down to what kind of lucky timing you get as you try to rotate out of your bottom team in Teep's squad. Because there are like 2 above you, then just Get Picked in Natasha putting in shots from the ridge.
They're still alive. They're looking to go back-to-back if they possibly can. Get picked, though, is going to get a drop onto team. Still 2 more remain, though, for the Navy side. Natarsh is going to get a finish onto Cinnamon. Full dead. 3 trios up. Natasha turns
nice
around.
stab.
Jolly Rock puts her in the ground. Get picked, though, is going to manage to at least get another. Now we're down to a 1v2, and it looks like it is going to be the Canadian Air Force once again taking a solid game for the first time anyways. They were already threatening first place by just a point, and after this game, Maven, I think they just took it.
Some incredible fights there in those late skirmishes to get into position. As you said, the comms for Natasha's team must have been on point. And like you had Team's team inside the building, like with Bread, I think it was Bread, one other teammate that was kind of lurking on top of their shack. And it was just gonna sort of be the lucky timings you get in that. Like when you push out, is the team on top fighting the team on